Hi, I'm Lizabeth.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're here with another feeding frenzy for the Master Key System. We're hot and heavy into part 4.
Good stuff.
We had a really good discussion yesterday.
We did. Number 2. The I, that's a capital I,
Yes.
must be something which controls and directs both the body and the mind.
Yes.
Something which determines what they shall do and how they shall act. When you come into a realization of the true nature of this I, you will enjoy a sense of power which you have never before known.
Makes sense.
How does it make sense? Talk to me.
When I can get out of my little R reality or out of my mind and get into who I actually am and see that I am actually controlling and have control over this vehicle, this body, and also this filtering system, which is the mind, then I take complete control over my experience.
And you realize your power.
And I see from new eyes.
It reminds me, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's great.
It reminds me of the other day when you were not feeling so good, and I said, remember who you are. Step into your power. When we see who we are, and that we are God, children of God, the vessel for God, then we have all power. And nothing can hurt us. Nothing can hurt us when we realize who we truly are. So that for me has been the biggest change for my life, is realizing that I am God and God is me.
Realizing the power within.
Right, and that nothing can hurt me when I remember who I truly am. And that God is part of me as much as I'm a part of Him. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So
It also reminds me of when, and you and I know you've done this a couple of more times because your kids are a little older than mine, but you and I both have girls that are getting ready to start driving. And, this brings to mind putting that child in the car and the first time that they mess that car up. And you realize it's not about the vehicle. It's the fact that you're okay. It's not about this. In our own lives, when we realize it's not about this, it's not about this. It's
good point.
The me inside. It's who I truly am that becomes important. That the whole world takes on a whole new vantage point once we tap into that power that we have, that we are. And we realize it's just the vehicle. And so, okay, I got a dent in the vehicle. It's not about the vehicle.
And now I'm thinking about, the movies, and there's several of them, I'm sure, where men or women get into big body armor things that they can drive from one little control room that looks like a bigger person. And I'm thinking the person on the inside is the one who really shines through. And the more, I see it, all the cracks and all the crevices in that body armor, the more we can build up what's on the inside, the more it's going to shine through in our eyes. And just in our skin, and our bodies are just going to flourish when we work on that inner person.
When we allow the energy to pour forth. And it's not an energy that we have to draw in. It's allowing the energy to flow through.
Which, as we've learned,
others
comes from the solar
see
plexus. And works its way out, radiates from our bodies, starting there, and then moving throughout.
And then once I recognize who I am and recognize what I look like, then I can begin to see who you are and what you look like. Because then I quit looking at the outer shell and I see the inner. Yeah.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
That is good stuff.
Stream.